Yes, we are going to talk about the Chainsaw Man chapter 135. So, if you guys don't want to see spoilers or you guys only watch the anime, take your clenched booty hole and take it somewhere else and unclench it there. So, if you guys want to talk about chapter 135 of Chainsaw Man, right now we're going to be talking about that. So, yes, just recently, chapter 135 of Chainsaw Man just came out, and I just had to talk about it because it was freaking amazing. This is why I love Tatsuki Fujimoto's writing. This is why I love the manga, and this is why it's so damn hard to translate the manga to the anime with his style of writing from panel to panel, of what that comedic irony that comes across in this chapter greatly represents that. So what do we know about Asa Mitaka? She has come to love Denji, and Denji is over here like, you got all these police people, or he got his whole damn cult of church people worshiping him and want to save Chainsaw Man. So you have the world trying to give back to Chainsaw Man by actually defeating all the devils for him and making him essentially retire. And so you have this whole group that wants to take over basically for Denji so he can live a normal life. But Denji, he don't want that shit. All right, he's like, get that shit out of here. I'm Chainsaw Man. I save people. I do this shit. I'm gonna get all the bitches. All right, this is my shine. You guys are taking my shine. And what does Tatsuki Fujimoto do? He takes Fami, and then he goes to talk to Yoru and Asa, and she's like, hey man, we can save Denji. This is how you can save him. Since you love his ass so much, you fell in love with him, you touch bodies, that body warmth felt so damn good. So what does she do? He's like, you know what, you should join that damn cult and you should defeat the devils for Denji. So he, or not Denji technically, because they don't know that each other is who's who, right? At the end of the chapter, what does she do? She essentially takes Chainsaw Man's place by defeating all the devils in his place as part of this damn Chainsaw Man church deal, right? So Denji, seeing that shit at the end of the chapter, he was like, Asa Mitaka, you know, the same chick that kissed me? That was Denji was saying. He's like, that should be me. I should be the one getting all the bitches and getting all the fame. They should be, giving me massages. I should be sitting my butt, on other people's backs. It shouldn't be the other way around. But no, that is not what Tatsuki Fujimoto wrote. And that is why I love this arc, because it's littered with a lot of situations just like that. From beginning of Chainsaw Man until the very end, Denji, to me, he represents that common man, the typical thing that guys want, some fame, a lot of girls, good food, and being an alpha male. How they change the story up is to basically put him in a place to where, hey, you don't have to be that. So this is why I love Chainsaw Man so damn much. You get to see this other perspective of tropes that we have already seen. So you see throughout his entire writing, it's basically Yoru and Asa. You have like good angel, bad angel kind of trope. You have her falling in love. You have this typical kind of romance that's building between Denji and Asa, but the entire relationship is all based on like misunderstandings. And that is what I love. This is why I love the Eminence in Shadow. You have a ton of the misunderstanding part. In Chainsaw Man, you have the same thing. You have kind of a serious plot, but underneath that serious plot, there's just a ton of, characters building these relationships and these, what they think about each other. It's all under like a misunderstanding. It just becomes a hilarious soup of, things that's happening. Like, why the hell? Why is this happening? Why is it happening in such a freaking hilarious way? So this entire thing, it's all, this great soup of comedic irony that I love, and it's just super hilarious that the what Asa is trying to do is basically simp for Denji, but in return, Denji is like, yo, you are taking my place. I don't want that. I want to be the famous one. So now with all that, and now you enter back in the Control Devil. So now you have Nayuta back in the fold, and then we get to see what her personality was. You know, this entire arc, for the longest time, like, when is Nayuta going to get involved? And she finally shows herself, and we get to see more of her personality. Obviously, she's a little kid, and obviously she's gonna think like a little kid and do little kid things, and usually is pretty heartwarming and very, very freaking hilarious. So that is pretty much, in a nutshell, what's happened so far in the Chainsaw Man manga. I would love to know what you guys think about this entire manga. I am loving every little bit of it. I love his writing style, and you know, I'm always going to keep making more Chainsaw Man content, especially when the anime comes out. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for being very negative, or coming off as very negative on the anime. It's just different. I just love talking about the difference of why I love the manga so much more. I still enjoy the anime, so I hope you guys understand that still. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this entire arc so far. I love the writing, and it's just a lot of the real details behind the story of why things are happening, the relationships between like the four horsemen, and then Fami and all that. I guess Fami is man, her Japanese name is Kiga, I think. So, but they label her as Fami. That's actually a pretty good name for like an English translation. It sounds pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do me a favor, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Check out my blog, otakusen.com. Check out my anime collectibles channel at Otakusen. I'll see you guys over there. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.